Yeah, yeah. Let me join in a few minutes. Please share the live. Thank you. All right, all right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in each and every Wednesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. If you're just joining us, make sure you share the live, share the live. Tell a friend, tell a friend. It's the JMO Talk Show. We're back each and every Wednesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. I see y'all. I'll give you all a few shout outs in a few minutes. Just waiting for a little bit more people to come back on. So make sure you share the live. Yeah. All right, all right. It's your boy Russ Cills here, tuning in each and every Wednesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, yeah, we're back. All right. So tonight we don't have a studio guest, virtual guest tonight. However, we're gonna be cranking up in a few more weeks. We're just trying to make sure we fine tuning everything, make sure everything is coming in loud and clear. If you're tuning in and you're hearing me, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure the volume is coming in good. We're gonna get started in a few minutes. Shout out to Gail Blackwood all the way from St. John. Thank you for tuning in. Jana, my classmate, all the way from Florida. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, the governor, Kasim, big up yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Hakim Wright, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. Make sure y'all share the live. If you're on the East Coast, well, if you're in the United States of America, whatever you're in the East Coast, South, Midwest, West Coast, make sure you keep staying warm. It's cold out there. This morning, here in Atlanta, Georgia, it was what 12 degrees driving to work. 12 degrees. Coming home, it was actually 32 degrees. It was still cold out there. However, tonight, the temperature going to be dropping down to the 20s. I think tomorrow we're going to be in the teens tomorrow. Uh, in Orlando, Florida, I was following the temperature in Orlando, Florida. It was actually what 30 degrees this morning. I'm like, Florida, 30 degrees. Imagine that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. However, I mean, if you know anyone out there that is struggling as far as finding some place to stay, or if you know anyone, or if you see anyone, even if you could help them out, I know some people might be a little kind of skeptic inviting strangers or homeless people to your house. Even if you could help them out with something hot, like a hot cup of coffee, something hot, hot soup, or even if you know someone need transportation to a shelter, that'll be great. And but it's cold out there, man. I could only imagine how people out there that are struggling as far as finding shelter or somewhere to live in these times. These are the times where me as a Virgin Islander, I'm like, look, man, I will if I could have worked remotely from home in the Virgin Islands, I would do it right now. Right now. I mean, cold weather. I'm not 100% cool with cold weather. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, and we have to deal with it. That's as far as living here in the United States. However, I don't like it. I could only imagine people that live up north. You know, New York, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Connecticut, those cold places, even in Chicago, Detroit, and all those other states that is very, very cold. I could only imagine. You getting out of your house and you got to shovel snow for hours just to get out the driveway. I can't do it. My days are done. I don't know how long it been. It's been over 20 years. Have I shovel snow just to get my car out of the driveway. That was back in my Virginia days, back in the 90s. You know, this is Atlanta. We're considered to be the South. You know what I'm saying? The South of the United States. You know what I'm saying? The dirty South. Hot Atlanta. That's our nickname. Hot Atlanta, not cold Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But oh man, it's crazy, man. But anyway, before we get started tonight, again, if you know anyone out there that needs help, as far as finding shelter, please give them a helping hand. If you know someone that just need a cup of coffee, something hot that to keep them warm, I mean, that's the best you could do. Help them out. All right. Before we get started, again, we don't have any virtual guests tonight. We're gonna be cranking up in a few more weeks. But I want to give a big, 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 big shout out to John and Janae Peterson of 1550 Brand Clothing. Yeah, check them out. 1550 Brand Clothing. John and Janae Peterson out of the Virgin Islands. They're repping hard, their clothing wear, their brand clothing here in Atlanta, Georgia. So I want to give them a big, big shout out for supporting your boy, the JMO Talk Show. So John, big up yourself. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. The hoodie is nice. 1550. The hat is tough. So make sure y'all check them out, man. 1550brand.com. That's 1550brand.com for your brand clothing, man. This is locally owned. This brother here from St. Thomas Tonki Massive, if you're from the country, St. Thomas. Make sure you check him out, man. It was good to bless your boy with an outfit for tonight's show. So big up to John and Janae Peterson, 1550 Brand Clothing. So check them out, website 1550brand.com. All right, they got hats, they got the hoodies, they got shirts, you name it, man. Check them out, man. Just go ahead and surf, check them out, see if something you like. You never know, man. Carnival, St. Thomas Carnival is coming up in a few months. You could go ahead and check them out for your latest apparels. You know what I'm saying? And also for all the local uh, entrepreneurs out there that trying to get their clothing wear out there. If you want to, drop a little shirt or hat for your boy, I could wear it on my show, no problem, man. Just check me out. Hit me up, Russ Cills. Inbox me, Russ Cills, for more information. All right, for sure. TJ, big up yourself, man. How about them Cowboys, man? How about them Cowboys? I know a lot of y'all are pissed off right now. Everything is quiet on social media. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know if the Dallas Cowboys have won last week, all hell it would have been popping. But you know what? I don't feel sorry for none of y'all. I don't feel sorry for Cowboys fans because when the Falcons lose, the Atlanta Falcons lose, y'all be laughing, y'all be just cracking. Can't wait to see Tom Pov, post something about the Atlanta Falcons. I be watching. I say, yep, them Cowboys fan. They think they're the shit. You know what I'm saying? They think they you know what I mean? They the NFC East champs. Look at what happened. Every year the same thing. Every year the same thing. Every year the same thing. It's like, what's the purpose of you winning 12 games if you're getting knocked off from a rookie quarterback? Rookie quarterback in the playoff. The seventh seed, the sixth seed or seventh seed, the last team that made the playoff, the Green Bay Packers, knocked them out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel sorry for y'all, man. Actually, I was laughing. I won't say it's good because, you know what I'm saying? I mean, karma is a bitch. You know what I'm saying? We could always come back and get our ass beat like what happened back in 2017. However, since 1996, I think that's the last time the Dallas Cowboys, help me out, Facebook users. 1996, I think, is the last time the Dallas Cowboys ever won anything in the NFL. 1996. They've been to the playoffs since then, but have they move on to the championship game, the NFC championship? God knows when. Atlanta Falcons, yeah, we lost in the Super Bowl in 1998 and, of course, in 2017. So we've been to the big dance. We haven't won the big dance, but we won big. We even made it to the NFC championship a couple times. We make it to the Super Bowl. So even though the Atlanta Falcons haven't won a Super Bowl, we still have made it thus far since 1996. So that's all I got to say. Y'all in the same boat. Every year is the same thing. This is our year. We're going to the Super Bowl. I mean, this year I really thought that the Dallas Cowboys was going to do something. However, I don't feel sorry for y'all. I was laughing. I was laughing. Now they're talking about firing the coach, firing Dan Quinn, firing McCarthy, and bringing in Bill Belichick. Listen here, I'm all for that. Y'all could have Bill Belichick. I know he had a lot of rumors about Bill Belichick meeting Arthur Blank down in St. Thomas, down there at Yacht Haven Grand at his $1 million yacht so they could discuss business. Let me tell you something. If Jerry Jones want Bill Belichick right now, y'all could have him. I don't want him because Bill Belichick it's been proven. Bill Belichick haven't won anything since Tom Brady left the New England Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much he's been showing that his true colors. He's not a winner without Tom Brady. So what the hell do I want a 72-year-old head coach in Atlanta stuck in his ways, think that, hey, he's a proven winner, it's my way or the highway. You know what I'm saying? If you talk back to him, he's going to cut you and all that stuff. We don't need that. We don't need that culture. As you can see, these is a different type of breed in the NFL. These guys are all about having fun, you know, some about business. However, I mean, you got to adjust, you know what I'm saying? And we know Bill Belichick, he's not that type of coach. He's a headstrong, no nonsense, no bullshit type of head coach. And don't get me wrong, I give him that. But the Atlanta Falcons culture, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. I'm looking for one of those young head offensive coordinators that is hungry, even a defensive coordinator that is hungry, have a lot of innovative ideas, a lot of things that it could do to help the Falcons. The Falcons got a good team. It's just that we just don't have the right coach. We need we need a strong QB. You know, that was one of our weaknesses. So give me a young offensive coordinator, a young defensive coordinator. We could mold him into a head coach. He could come with a lot of different ideas, different schemes of things. We're hungry. You know what I'm saying? The team is nice. We just need a little discipline, a little more, just a direction. You know, somebody that the player's gonna respect, if you understand what I'm saying. Arthur Smith definitely was in it. Desmond Ritter definitely is in it. And Tyler Henneke, nah, he's not it. So hopefully the Falcons could get it right. I already told y'all, if y'all been following the JMO talk show, I told y'all they're building, well, this is done already built. But the Arthur Blank Children's Hospital is scheduled to be open up in September this year. Okay? Here in Atlanta, Georgia. The biggest children's hospital in the Southeast region. Bigger than any Joe DiMaggio, St. Jude's, bigger than all of them. The biggest children's hospital in Atlanta is about to open up September 2024. And it's named after Arthur Blank. And I told y'all, once that hospitals open up, look forward to see the Atlanta Falcons back in the Super Bowl. I know a lot of y'all be laughing and probably saying, whatever, Russ, you're talking a bunch of shit. You're talking a bunch of BS. Okay, all right. You hear it first. Just remember, you could catch this stream right now. Well, after this whole show is done on my YouTube channel, the JMO at JMO Talk Show 130. You can check me out, subscribe, like, and share. So when we do win the Super Bowl, y'all could go back. I'm gonna remind y'all, we're gonna go back to all the episodes that I talk about the Atlanta Falcons going back to the Super Bowl once the Children's Hospital is open up. That's all I gotta say. I don't know when it's gonna be, but we going back. I don't know when it's gonna be, but we gonna go back. Definitely. Just give us time. We're gonna get it right. All Arthur Blank got to do is just go on his knees, ask God for forgiveness for forcing those church downtown Atlanta to sell their spot so they could build the Mercedes Dome. Once he asks God for forgiveness and God forgive him, then everything gonna start working right. But until then, forget about the Michael Vick curse. Michael Vick, he did it. He did it to himself. Nobody didn't do it on Michael Vick. We didn't do Michael Vick anything. He actually he messed it up for himself. So we not cursed on that. We cursed on you forcing the three churches to sell their spot to build a stadium. So once he asks for forgiveness, we're gonna be all right. He did a good deed by building that hospital, 19 floors, right there off of North Drew Hills. He did a good deed. All he got to do is ask for forgiveness, and we're gonna be all right. Trust me, we're gonna be all right. Y'all can laugh all you want. Y'all can laugh all you want. Atlanta Falcons, we getting back. We start winning again. And when we start winning again, I don't care if y'all record me saying, I told y'all. I told y'all. I know y'all be laughing at that video every year, and that's fine. I laugh too. I'm not mad. I'm laughing too. Every time I see it, I be chuckling, like, dang. But it's all good. It's all good. Atlanta is yawning for NFL Super Bowl championship. And when they do, y'all gonna hate me because I'm telling you, I'm gonna shit. Man, listen. The Atlanta Falcons win the Super Bowl. I'm telling y'all, man. Shoot, it's over. I'm telling y'all right now, it's over. We're gonna be partying for a whole week. We're gonna be partying for a whole week. Best believe that. But anyway, man, shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. I see y'all, man. KD, Kadada, what's going on? Big up yourself. Hey, my sister-in-law. Hey, Deborah, thank you for tuning in. TJ said, Eagles, Dolphins still all lost, but still talking about the Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Still a fan? I know you're still a fan. I mean, I'm still a Falcons fan. Win or lose, and it's only right. Cowboys fan is only right. I mean, y'all spend all $200 for a damn jersey that worth what $50, $60. Y'all spending $200. I mean, it's only right. Defend your team. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, Negro, thank you for tuning in. Willie Harris, big up yourself, man. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Anyway, man, make sure y'all share the live. Share the live. All right, so tonight, a couple things I want to talk to y'all about. Let's stick on the NFL topic for a little bit. Okay, so right now as we speak, we're in the uh, second round of the playoff. We call it the division playoff, the divisional playoff here in the NFL. And right now we have four we have 4 black QBs in this round. 4. We have Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens, C.J. Stroud of the Houston Texans, Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs, and we have Jordan Love of the Green Bay Packers. Now, things are changing now. I know a lot of y'all say this is the white man sport, and we got a lot of white man owners, and we ain't got no black owners. Okay, I get that, but a lot of things have changed. We still got work to do as far as coaches right now. So far, out of 32 teams, I think we got about 5 or 6 black coaches in the NFL. I think 5. Let me don't say 6. Right now we have D'Amico Ryans of the Houston Texans. Right now he's the only black head coach in the playoff, not in the league, but in the playoff. His team is playing the Baltimore Ravens this Saturday. Okay, so we have a black head coach, and we have 2 black QBs going at it this Saturday for the NFL playoffs. All right, so it's changing. It's changing. We have a lot of black QBs that is actually making money. Ask me 20 years ago, we rarely had black QBs, and we rarely had black QBs making a lot of money 20 years ago. 20 years ago was Warren Moon, Cordell Stewart, Randall Cunningham. You know what I'm saying? Them boys wasn't making the type of money these guys making now. So we got a long way to go, but we've seen gradual improvements. It's a tough sport. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get hurt. Some get some serious severe damage as far as CTE. You know, where you got a lot of brain damage and stuff. So it's a really tough sport. If you, I'm trying to use the nice word of it. It's a tough sport. I won't say it's a very abusive sport, but it's a tough sport. However, we've seen some changes gradually. We still got a lot way to do. We still, out of 32 teams, we got 5 black coaches. We still got a lot of work to do. Either 5 or 6. I'm saying in that range. So that leaves you with 27, 26 white coaches, you know what I'm saying, or other nationality other than black. So we still got a lot of work to do. However, it'll be nice to see that we have a black quarterback winning the Super Bowl this year. So I'm going with Lamar Jackson. He's my favorite to win the Super Bowl this year, the Super Bowl QB. So I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens against the San Francisco 49ers. That's my first choice. My second choice will be the Buffalo Bills against, it was the Buffalo Bills against the 49ers. That was my second choice. My third choice would have been Kansas City Chiefs against the 49ers. Okay? So I got the 49ers in 3 options. 49ers in 3 options. However, I got the Bills, the Ravens, and the Kansas City Chiefs as my AFC opponent. So it should be interested. We just make history. Some people might say, wow, whoopee. But the New England Patriots, Bill Belichick, we was just talking about Bill Belichick of the New England Patriots. He decided to part ways with the New England Patriots as the head coach. Today, Robert Kraft, he announced that Gerard Mayo, he is the new head coach of the New England Patriots. Now, let's talk about it just a little bit, and we're gonna move forward. Now, when you're talking about New England, we're talking about Boston, Boston Celtics, the Boston Red Sox, New England Patriots, Boston Bruins, and so forth. We don't rarely hear that you have a black head coach Indeed. Well, let me take that back. The Boston Celtics, yes, they had Bill Russell, they had Casey Jones, they had Doc Rivers for the Boston Celtics. But when you're talking about New England have not had a uh, a head coach within the last 24, 26 years. It was always Bill Belichick. So you're talking about 3 decades. So now when he parted ways with New England, he told Robert Kraft, this man, Gerard Mayo, should be the next uh, head coach of the New England Patriots. Now, Gerard Mayo, he's an African American. He was born on February 23rd, 1986. He's from Hampton, Virginia. He attended Tennessee, the University of Tennessee. He played 8 years for the New England Patriots. He is a Super Bowl champion of the New England Patriots. He was drafted by the New England Patriots back in 2008, first round, 10th pick. He was a good linebacker. Coming down to his ending years, he started to get some serious injuries where he retired. Once he retired, Bill Belichick, he hired him to be on his staff. He's been on his staff ever since. I was just reading some of his Wikipedia, and it seems to me that Gerard Mayo, he was one of those, his work ethics, he's one of those guys like a Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, where he's the first to be in the gym, the last to leave. Even on his days, his off season, they say he used to come in and watch a lot of tapes. So he showed a lot of interest, took his job seriously, and he was pretty good at as a linebacker. So I'm assuming Bill Belichick saw that in him and decided to like, yo, I think you're going to be a good coach. You know what I'm saying? And he humbled himself, and you getting the recommendation from Bill Belichick to be the next New England Patriots head coach. That's big. That is big. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought that Mike Vrabel would have been the next guy. You know what I mean? Everybody thought that Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel is he got fired from Tennessee Titans. He was also um uh he also played with Gerard Mayo. I thought that Mike Vrabel would have got the job, but didn't know that Bill Belichick told Robert Kraft, hey, Gerard Mayo should get the job. So I respect Bill Belichick for that. I got to give him that. But of course, we're talking about New England. I was reading some of the threads, some of the comments from some of the posting on social media about Gerard Mayo being the new head coach of the New England Patriots. And of course, you got a lot of people, including black people, dogging him already. The guy haven't even started the season. He just been announced today as the new head coach of the New England Patriots. And you have your own people, black people, saying, oh, 2 more years, give him 2 years and he's gone. Some say if he don't win next year, he's gone. And, me as a black man reading that, it's hard, number one, to get a position, especially in the NFL as an African American. It's very hard. It's very hard. And when you do get that opportunity, even if you go 8-9 or 9-8 or 7-10, it doesn't matter. This is first time getting his feet wet in a very, I should say, I could say a biased sport that we love. And the only reason why a lot of people love the NFL is because you got a lot of betting. People make a lot of money. They bet. You could bet $5 and win $100 in the NFL. You could bet $1,000 and win $10,000 or $25,000 in the NFL. You could do that with the NBA too. Don't get me wrong, but the NBA's now they water down that sport is like, the best time to watch the NFL is playoffs. However, with the NFL, you could start winning from day one, from season week one. So that's why a lot of people love the NFL. Let's call a spade a spade. However, it's a biased sport where a lot of black people we have to outperform white players. I'm not going, please don't make this a black and white. I'm just calling it how I see it, just my opinion, okay? But black players they have to outshine. We are being on a microscope. We are being watched carefully. Anything we do, how we speak, what we do on the off the field, everything we do that could harm us, where we could lose millions of dollars. Don't get me wrong. Some people might say, nah, Russ. White players do that. They feel the effect as well. But let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade a spade. Name one big headline, and then we're gonna move forward. Name one headline of a white football player. A headline, negative headline, within the last year of a white football player compared to I could name two off the rip. Black players having a negative, whatever is something that they did off the field, or just something negative. Dak Prescott, he had a bad game. Now y'all pretty much just give up on the guy. He gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta go. Who's the next one? Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin. Pittsburgh Steelers. Never had a losing season. Lost on Monday. On Sunday, sorry. Never had a losing season. 17 years, never had a losing season. You have black people and white people saying he got to go. He got to go. Never had a losing season. You see what I'm saying? We are under a microscope that anything we do, black players, anything we do, if we ain't perform or we not 100%, don't get me wrong, Michael Jordan, one of the best players in the world, basketball. Michael Jordan wasn't 100% for all the season that he played in the NBA. He had some bad days. Do we ever hear anyone saying Michael Jordan need to get cut? No. But you have Mike Tomlin, never had a losing season. And just because he only won one Super Bowl, y'all, he got to go. Time for change, this and that. But let that be Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick was not fired. He was not fired. He had 4 losing seasons after Tom Brady. If not 4, 3 losing seasons, back to back to back. And it's been going horrible since Tom Brady left. He and Robert Kraft sit down and say, you know what, ain't working out. Okay, well, Bill, we're gonna have a mutual agreement. We're gonna go our separate ways, blah, 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 blah. They shake the hug, make it look good for the camera. You think they're gonna do that for any black coach that had 4 straight losing season? No. He getting fired. He might not even make it on the bus or on the plane back to his hometown. You're gonna leave him right there on on the side of the street. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, let the man do his job. Black people, support the brother, man. It's very hard, you know what I'm saying, succeeding after a successful white head coach. It's very hard because the number, we watching you. But let the man, even if he lose 9 games or 10 games, it doesn't matter. That's his first season, man. Give him a break. Let's see what he could do. Let him work the things out, man. He got a lot of work to do in New England. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of Robert Kraft for stepping out the box and hiring a black head coach. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. It's going to be some good games this weekend. Hopefully, we could see some good games like we did last week. And hopefully we could see a black QB in the NFL Super Bowl. Moving right along. Royal Caribbean just launched the biggest cruise ship in the world. Icon, the Icon of the Seas. Icon of the Seas was launched this month, 2024, January 2024. The Icon of the Seas, the biggest cruise ship out there. Okay? Royal Caribbean, Icon of the Seas. Now, it's been showing on social media, even on the commercials, and the cruise ship, it looks pretty fun. It looks like it's a lot of fun. And I'm looking at it and saying, okay, this is a very huge cruise ship. Ain't no way you could go sail to Miami to the Bahamas and Bahamas back to Miami in 3 days with that big cruise ship. Ain't no way you're gonna do all the stuff in 3 days. So I'm assuming this cruise ship is at least 7 days just to get all the amenities from the ship. So let me just give you a history. All right. So back in October 2016, Royal Caribbean and Finnish, I guess that's the shipbuilder Finnish, he from Finland. Meyer Turku, a Finland shipbuilder, announced that they're gonna build 2 ships. Okay, and they're gonna name the 2 ships Icon. So the first one was launched this month, Icon of the Seas. Expect the other ship to come out probably in 2025. Okay. So this was back in 2016, October 2016. Of course, we had COVID in 2020. So they began they began building this ship in June 2021. June 2021. Okay. And last year, December 2023, is when the ship was on its way to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. I'm looking at it right here. Okay, November 2027, November 27, 2023. I'm sorry. November 27, 2023, the ship was officially handed over to Royal Caribbean. It was 2 months ahead of the official debut in Miami. 2 months. There was in 2 months ahead of schedule. Now, a lot of people were saying, okay, you build this ship in 2.5 years, the biggest ship in the world, 2.5 years. Okay? Some people saying, you know what? Before I jump on this ship, I'm gonna let it go around the world a couple times, maybe 2 years. Let's let it break in, break in a little bit, go to the Caribbean, come back, probably go to Alaska, come back, probably go to Hawaii, come back. Who knows? Let's see what the Icon of the Sea is gonna go. But let it be at least 2 years before I decide to say, I'm gonna go ahead and book a 7-day cruise, family cruise. And you know what? I was saying the same thing. You know what? I'm not gonna be in a rush. 2.5 years for the biggest cruise ship in the world to be built 2.5 years. I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong things now. I don't want to say that this is the Titanic. I know some of y'all say, oh man, Russ, you're going too far now. But I'm just saying, 2.5 years for the biggest cruise ship in the world, Icon of the Seas, took 2 years to build. Okay? Now, some of the stuff that they have on the ship, they have Aquadome. It's a diving and performance venue under a glass dome on top of the ship, the Aquadome. They also have the Pearl, a structural feature designed as a dynamic art installation on the Royal Promenade, the Pearl. Then they have Absolute Zero. Absolute Zero is an ice skating ring and entertainment venue called the Absolute Zero. Then they have the Surfside, which is, I guess, they have a big area where you could do like some surfing and so forth. They have the Hideaway, which is the beach club featuring first infinity pool of any ship. So I just kind of look at it. So it's pretty much like a big pool, And you know those type of pools where it looks like if you walk over to the end, there's nothing there, nothing at all. So I'm looking at the picture saying, okay, so that's called the Hideaway, a beach club with a infinity pool. Then they have the Trill Island, the largest water park at sea, featuring 6 different water slides. Trill Island. Then you have the Swim and Tonic, the largest swim up bar at sea. That's just some of the amenities of this ship. The ship, let me see how big this ship is. Hold on. The ship is 364.775 meters long. That's 1,000, about 1,200 feet length. Okay, 1,200 feet. They have 20 decks. 20 decks. 20 decks. The boat, the cruise ship, I should say, could go as far as 22 knots. That's about 25 to 30 miles per hour. That's the fastest the boat could go, 25 to 30 miles per hour. It could hold 7,600 people. 7,600 people, maximum capacity. You have crew of 2,400. So you're talking about 10,000 people on a ship. 10,000 people on the ship. Okay? Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I gotta wait. I gotta wait on that. I don't know. That's a lot of people on the ship. Only God knows. I mean, you could get lost on that ship easy. I had a friend just went on a cruise ship, took her daughter and her friends on a cruise over the holidays. She told me it took her 2 days to see her daughter. 2 days. 2 days. The only time she was seeing her daughter is when it was time to sleep. When they get up, take a shower, she was gone for the day. Take her 2 days. Then she said, hold on now, whoa. Hold up now. You know, you're going too far now. Slow your roll. You ain't not grown yet. You're only 16. It was your 16th, sweet 16 birthday cruise. She said, Russ, it took me 2 days for me to catch up with my daughter. I said, what? On a cruise ship. So just imagine the icon of the seas where the capacity is 10,000 people, 20 floors. Yeah, you could get lost on that cruise ship, man. Easy. I don't know. I'm going to wait till when the reviews come out. Let me see what people are talking about. Let me see what's really popping on this cruise. You know, let me see. Too good to be true. It looks good on paper. It looks good on commercial. It looks good on social media. But let me see the reviews. I need to see what's popping, what's going on. My most important thing on a cruise is, the food. That's number one. Food and what you got to offer. Because I'm gonna be on you. You're gonna take care of me for 5 days to 7 days. When I'm traveling to the Virgin Islands, when I'm traveling going back home, the most I could give home is 7 days. 1 week. That's it. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to come back home to Atlanta. 7 days. If I going over 7 days, now I'm gonna start getting an attitude like, nah, this is too long. So just imagine you on a cruise, you outside, like you in the middle of the ocean. Okay? For 5 to 7 days. I need to see what type of food you got. I'm checking to see how friendly the crew members are. Of course, what you got to offer. This cruise ship, Icon of the Seas, look like it got a lot going on. A lot going on. It's Royal Caribbean. So I can only imagine it's top notch. But like I said, let's see what the reviews, I'm going to give now until June. Let's see what people talking about. You know what I mean? Let's see. A lot of people went to the Gen Rock cruise last year, and a lot of people was disappointed. Got a lot of negative feedback of the Gen Rock cruise. Don't get me wrong, the event itself was good. Of course, you can't mess up reggae music. You can't mess up a vibe. But a lot of complaints, I wasn't there, but talking to a lot of people, and also on social media, they back up what a lot of people are saying on social media. The food was horrible. My brother was on there. He said the vibe was nice. You're gonna always have a good time on the Jam Rock Cruise. I was on there in 2019, so it's a vibe. Traveling to Jamaica, it's nice. It's a vibe. But he was like, nah, the food was horrible. The food was horrible. They got to do a better job. So I'm just saying, I'm gonna wait. Let's see what the reviews of the Icon and Scene. I'm not Goat Mountain. I'm not speaking negative. I'm just saying, let me wait and see what they're talking about. That's a big cruise ship. You know what I'm saying? Before I said, let me go all in, I'm gonna continue doing my little carnival cruise to the Bahamas, carnival cruise to down down in the Caribbean until I hit this iconic icon of the seas, the biggest, largest cruise ship in the world. If y'all want to go ahead and check it out, hey, by all means, do your thing, man. Do your thing. Do your thing. Let me read some of the comments here on the Facebook Live. Make sure y'all share the live. I appreciate y'all, man. Pepto, big up yourself. Tina, John, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Trey Aces. Hey, Sharon Thurbe, the Sylvia, big up yourself. Najo, okay, on. Thank you for tuning in. Carlton Williams, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Reba, what's going on? That baby ain't look nothing like you. Nothing like you. That's daddy right there. JO Entertainment, big up yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Kurt Lewis, thank you for tuning in. Monique Ambrose, thank you for tuning in. Hey, cuz, Tyrone, all the way from Richmond, VA, big up yourself. Hey, Lita, thank you for tuning in. Who else we got? Hey, Kim, thank you for tuning in. Kim Thomas, thank you for tuning in. Rashawn McBean, thank you for tuning in. Kadada, big up yourself. Jeffrey Fret. Hey, Orlet, thank you for tuning in. The Titanic never sunk. It was the oceanic, but the world Titanic songs more dramatic. Okay. Do you ever realize that the Carnival Cruise Line commercial with Shaq has St. Thomas in the background at the end? Never know that. Thank you for letting me know that, Kidada. I appreciate that. When you get older, you will try to change your ways. Okay, let me go back. Okay, I'm assuming what you're saying, something I talk about. Uh, let's see what else we have. Just kind of picking some of the comments on the social media trend. Also, don't forget, I'm rocking the 1550 brand clothing. Shout out to John and Janae Peterson, owners of the 1550 brand clothing. Make sure you check them out on 1550brand.com. They got the hoodie, the 1550 hoodie, and the 1550 hat. I'm rocking the army gear. It's cold outside. We are war. You know what I'm saying? It's cold outside. So it's perfect for tonight's show. Make sure you check them out. Big up to John and Janae Peterson again. Any entrepreneurs out there would like, their clothing brand on the JMO Talk Show, hit me up, man. DM me. Let's talk. But definitely got to give a big, big shout out to 1550brand.com, John and Janae Peterson. Virgil Jones, Wang Louis, big up yourself. You don't know. Michael Springer, sales are slow with the Utopia, it seems. I'm assuming that he's talking about the Utopia. That is the Carnival cruise that's supposed to be embarking to St. Thomas Carnival in April. Utopia is supposed to be something similar like a Uber Circle cruise. They're gonna have a lot of entertainment. I heard that Spice, reggae artist Spice, gonna be on there. DJ Puffy, gonna be on there. And of course, they ending the big, big weekend with the what's his name? Oh man, somebody help me out. The African artist, the biggest artist out there who sing Jerusalem. I'm just on a being free. I got to drink some more water. But he's going to be ending the Utopia Carnival cruise with a big show in St. Thomas that Sunday, right after Carnival. Burner Boy, yeah. Thank you, Lerone. Lerone Quickie, big up yourself. Appreciate you, man. Let's talk, Lerone. Yeah, Burner Boy, yeah. Burner Boy. Right now, the tickets, I think, is like $250. I'm like, okay. I had a lot to say about that, and I'm glad somebody bring it up. Thank you, Michael Springer. Hey, Wangjo, big up yourself. Kayamba, big up yourself. Hey, Trish. Carnival Kaleidoscope is in the building. Appreciate you. Thank you. We're going to talk, Trish. But anyway, let's talk about that Utopia Carnival sales, Carnival cruise. Then we're going to talk about one last topic. I want to talk about them Tesla electric cars before we go. Utopia Carnival cruise. Now, when they announced it last year that the Utopia Carnival cruise going to be cruising from Miami. Now I'm hearing they're going from Miami to Puerto Rico to St. Thomas. Then, of course, they're going to go back from St. Thomas to Miami. St. Thomas to Puerto Rico to Miami. First of all, I was like, okay, 10 days on a cruise ship, that's too long. That's too long. That's too long. That's for me. I'm just speaking for me. That's too long. Think about it. If you fly into St. Thomas, the most people are gonna do is probably 7-8 days, give and take. They probably might come in the Sunday, leave either the Monday or the Tuesday. Okay? If you're not really into that rush, people might leave the Tuesday. If some people are all about business, hey, I'm on a party, but I gotta get back to work, they're gonna leave on Monday. So you telling me that I'm gonna leave from what, the Saturday or the Sunday? I can't remember what date it is. The Saturday or Sunday prior St. Thomas Carnival. The Saturday before St. Thomas Carnival, before everything kicks in. And you're not gonna get back home till not the Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. That's too long. Now I can't tell people how they're gonna do their cruise, but the planners should have think about it. People want to go in and out. They ain't trying to be on no boat for no 10 days. That's number one. So that was one of my X's. That's too long. Talked to a lot of people. We were trying to do like a group thing. It was like, Russ, that's too long. That's too long. It's best you just we go half and half on an Airbnb, enjoy ourselves in St. Thomas, and we out. But you telling me I gotta wait till when the boat go to Puerto Rico, stop, drop people off, and then we gotta hit the road again to Miami? That's too long. And then, worst case scenario, if you're flying Spirit or all these airlines that like to cancel, let's say, God forbid, on Wednesday when you get back to Miami, your flight get canceled. Your flight get canceled, and you're not getting back to your destination till Thursday, Friday. You pissed off. Carnival in St. Thomas ended on Sunday. You're taking you another week to get back home. That's too long. People might say, well, Russ, they're going to feed you, you're going to drink, blah, 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 blah. You're going to enjoy yourself, blah, blah, blah. Nah, that's too long. I like to party and get back in my home bed and sleep and snuggle, snore, whatever. Nah. With all type of crap going on, I'm going to start to get kind of fidgety. I'm on a boat for 10 days. No, that's too long. But like I said, hey, if it floats, if it works for you, do you. Do you. Now, mind you now, the price, some people might say, damn, that price might be high. If you look at it, it's the same price that you're going to pay if you're flying to St. Thomas. Flying to St. Thomas is going to cost you about a G, right? Going to cost you about a G. Rent a car going to cost you about $500, $600. That's $1,500 right there, $1,600. That's not including your Airbnb or your hotel charge. That's going to cost you at least $1,000. So you're talking about a good $20-something $100 you're going to spend. That's not including food, party, and all that stuff. So you're gonna at least break the bank at least close to $3,000 partying in St. Thomas. Half of that money you're gonna spend, you're gonna put on your card. You're gonna put the things that you could put on your card. You're gonna put on your card. Let's keep it real. So $3,000 is gonna cost you. So if you look at the price for the Utopia, it's a good price. So I'm not knocking the price. My problem was staying on that boat for 10 days. Now I know they have where you could do, I think, 7 days or 5 days, something like that, where you're gonna have to meet them in Puerto Rico, get on the ship on Puerto Rico, and then cruise down to St. Thomas. The boat dock up in St. Thomas, you party, boom, boom, boom. So you got a place to stay, place to eat on the ship, and then Sunday, I think they embark back to Puerto Rico. Then from Puerto Rico, you got to fly from Puerto Rico back to your destination. You could do that, or you could wait till when they go all the way back to Miami. I was like, nah, the planning team should have planned a little bit more. They should have planned a little bit more. I was thinking they would have probably start flying down from Sunday. Sunday, you end up on St. Thomas the Monday, you party till Sunday, you're back in Puerto Rico the Monday, and then I could get back to Atlanta Monday evening, whatever. Now, if it was something like that, I would have probably said, you know what, that's feasible. I could work with that. But telling me I got to stay on that boat for like 7 to 10 days, that's too long. On a boat, that's too long. Some people might say, Russ, it's the same thing. That's on you. If that's what you feel, if that's what you think that is feasible, I'm not knocking Utopia event planners or who all behind. It's a good idea. It's a great idea. I wish them nothing but better, but nothing but luck. You know what I'm saying? But hearing that they're struggling with the sales, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. But let's see what's popping. St. Thomas got a lot going on. Shout out to Trish, Coco. They're doing big things for the Carnival Kaleidoscope. They're coming back this year. So all my party goers, all the grown folks. This is for the grown folks. People that, ain't into that body. You know what I'm saying? If you're into having a good time for Juve, some people still might be like, they ain't paying for no Juve. Juve's supposed to be free. And that's fine. Do you. If you want to be a sideline spectator and walk up to the music on the sideline, that's fine. If you want to have a good time, you want to spend your money, have a good time, get something to eat after the Juve, I would say CK is the place to be. I ain't lying. I'm telling you right now, CK is the place to be. All right? So if anybody from the CK planning committee, go ahead and post the website if you want to purchase your Juve apparels. Go ahead. I'm working on something now. I'm working where we could have at least 3 of the Juve planners on the JMO talk show coming up close to the event in April. So I'm working on a date. Let's see if we could get all 3. And you choose your poison. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go with this Juve troop, that Juve troop, or that Juve troop, hey, we're gonna have them on there. We're gonna have them, selling what they have, what they have to offer, and you decide. It's all about having fun, being safe, getting to your destination, enjoying yourself, and back home. That's what it's all about. Some people might still think that Juve's supposed to be free. Okay, I'm not knocking anyone. I'm not knocking anyone for that. If you choose, you decide what you want to do. But we definitely gonna have some of the Juve planners, party planners on the JMO talk show coming up in a few months. All right, cool. Last but not least, just a little plug, Willie. A little plug for the VIASM Majorettes performances for 2024. They need your support. Please check social media for more information. Gotcha. Thank you, Willie. So that's for the All-Star Majorettes here in Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to Nicole Robakwana, doing a great job, a tremendous job with these young ladies. Make sure you support. Check out the the website. I don't know the website offhand. Apologize. We'll even have the information posted on the Facebook link. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. All right, last but not least, this is just something. Hey, good night, Laurie. Appreciate you, man. Michael Sinclair Williams, thank you for tuning. Hey, Lisa Donovan, appreciate you. Melan Gatong, big up yourself. Dwayne Hill, thank you. Appreciate it, classmate. Appreciate you, man. Elise Rose, what's going on? Let me know. All right. So my last topic for the night, I know it's 8:59, 8:59. We're going over 9 o'clock. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Tesla electric cars. I know the electric cars is the new thing of the ages. This is going to be where we're moving away from gas vehicles to electric vehicles. I still not sold on electric cars. I'm not sold on electric cars. It's nice, it drives smooth, less maintenance. I hear a lot of good stuff about it. Me personally, I'm old school. It's gonna take me a while before I transition to electric cars. You know what I'm saying? That movie, Leave the World Behind. I watched that movie. I understand it. And if you haven't watched it on Netflix, you need to go and watch it. They have a part on there where the new Tesla, the white Teslas, were just crashing, crashing, crashing. What happened was somebody hacked the system and they were starting the cars and they were sending the cars driving on their own and they were just crashing into each other, crashing into each other, crashing into each other. That's a sign. Hollywood is not going to make a movie to kind of, it just pretty much make you think. Conspiracy theorists, you know what I'm saying? They're making you think like this shit could really happen if somebody could hack the system and just took over. See, a lot of y'all like sitting down in the back seat and no driver and they're just driving you to the destination. Never. Not me, never will. I'm not doing it. Like I said, people love new innovation stuff. I like new innovation stuff like schemes, if you're doing football, phones and stuff, nice phones that could do a lot of stuff. Yeah. But when you're talking about no driver and you sitting in the back seat and they driving you with no driver, no, never. Not doing it, never will. Don't ask me. I'm not doing that. Nope. So that's one of my X's on these electric cars. Secondly, we have a snow, not a snow, a cold freezing alert going around here in the United States. And a lot of people are having a hard time charging their Tesla. Okay? A lot of people have just end up parking the car because they can't charge the car. You know what I'm saying? They can't charge the car. So you gotta leave that expensive car where at because it can't move because it ain't charged. So you gotta wait till when the weather is, you know what I'm saying, a little warm so you could charge your car. Just imagine if you somewhere you're not supposed to be with this electric car, huh? And that car, you on Highway 66. What's that highway going to Grand Canyon? Is Highway 66, US 66 or something like that? That's a long strip with nothing but cactus and dry bush and all that stuff. I've driven there going to the Grand Canyon back in 2018. I think it's US 66. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a long strip. What if your electric car end up shutting down on that highway and the cold, you know what I'm saying? You got an expensive car, can't go nowhere, can't charge because it's too cold. What are you going to do? You think you're going to call me from Atlanta, Georgia and say, hey, Russell, I'm stuck in Arizona. Where you at? I don't know. My battery going dead on my phone. I just get a little bit more charge. Call 911. I'm Really? So, like I said, different strokes, different folks. If you decide that, hey, Russ, that's just one of the hoopla, your gas, diesel, or your unleaded car could broke down too, so be it. Okay, that's fine. I take my chance with a gas. Somebody could let's say if my vehicle takes premium gas, but the only gas that is available is unleaded regular, and damn, I gotta put this regular. It's gonna mess up my engine, this and that. But at least it gonna take you somewhere that you could get help. You could take it to a mechanic shop. They could probably take that old gas out, put in a new gas, or change your gas filter. They could do that for you within 24 hours. What you got to do with a car that it can't charge because it's too cold? And goddamn, it's gonna be 10 degrees for the next 3 days. Tell me what you're gonna do. Somebody let me know what you're gonna do. Tell me. You understand what I'm saying? So ain't everything for anybody. I can't see a single mom buying a Tesla because it looked good and she looks good in it. It's expensive, it's nice. But in a situation like this, you need help. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say, man. It's 905, 905. Just think about what I'm saying, man. Again, different strokes, different folks. If you decide you want to get a Tesla and your money is right, go for it. Go for it. Just like how you checking stuff on the internet when you go in and booking a trip. You doing your due diligence. You're checking the reviews. You're doing your background check of this city, this country, cruise ship, and all of that. Do your diligence on these Tesla and these electric cars. What's the good? What's the bad? If it outweigh the good, don't do it. If it outweigh the bad, then go for it. Can't say that I ain't giving you no money to buy no vehicle. It's your money. You decide what you're gonna do. But anyway, man, that's it for tonight. Don't forget. Shout out to 1550 Brand Clothing, John and Janae Peterson. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for the clothes, the clothing line. Appreciate it, man. It feels nice. It's good. The hat is nice. Definitely is for war, man. It's cold out there. Again, if you could help anybody out there that needs help as far as keeping warm, if you could help them with a cup of coffee, a hot tea, hot soup or something, or if you could get them a ride to the shelter, just lend a helping hand. You know what I'm saying? For all them Tesla electric cars, if you could help somebody out and take them, if your car is working, electric car is working, and you could take somebody to the shelter, help somebody out. It doesn't matter if you're driving a Tesla. You know what I mean? And again, to all the people that are out there, continue to support the JMO Talk Show. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate all the love on the Facebook chat. Appreciate y'all, man. Don't forget, after tonight, check me out on my YouTube channel, JMO Talk Show 130. Just type in JMO Talk Show 130, and you could check this show out later on this evening. Appreciate y'all for all the love. Shout out to my cuz, Butch McBean, Aubrey McMee, Route 66. There you go. Route 66. I say US 66, Route 66. It's a long strip. Driving to the canyon. Ain't got nothing, probably got like one gas station in the whole 4-hour trip. I'm just saying, it's a long drive. Route 66. Big up Natasha all the way from NYC. Lori, thank you again. Kimba, big up yourself. Elise Rose, let's make it happen, man. Appreciate y'all. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all, man. Also, don't forget, check out the JMO Talk Show coming up in a few weeks. We're gonna start our virtual guests. We got a lot of virtual guests that is ready to come on the show. Also, we're gonna be doing Where Are They Now? We have interviewed a lot of people throughout the 10 years on the JMO Talk Show. So we're gonna do a Where Are They Now? We got a lot of people that is doing big things. Let's see what people are doing right now in 2024, 10 years after. Okay, so make sure to look out for those interviews. And again, shout out again to John and Janae Peterson, 1550 Brand Clothing. Check them out on 1550brand.com. Get your latest clothing line. Entrepreneurs, hit me up if you have a clothing line that you want me to rock on the JMO Talk Show. I'll let your boy. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for the love. I'll talk to y'all next week. Peace and hair grease, one love.